But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Alright guys, let's hit it. Let's get it going. This is a big game right here, fellas. Let's get us to the Super Bowl. I ain't do my training. Shit. I thought I did my training. When did they do my training? Oh, that's not smart.
Younger than you with a Maybach, younger than you with a Bentley. From the gently. Angry and friends with these when I was down out of soul had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like Mr. My own. Not gonna lost on these new clones.
Alright.
Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring.
Yeah, we just played this game a couple weeks ago.
Walk around with my hand on my cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk, got a big band, it's like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with a no, it's time.
I got that chicken to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce, 255.
You don't need to remember required. I have a defensive tackle. What are y'all talking about?
I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. Derek ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. King of the city, I don't want to be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before.
Wow.
FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why
Wow, guys ain't gonna let me sign. I ain't got enough money.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to traffic. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. Four braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface. Keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So it's it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me, world on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some, can of keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire, I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man, I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. I came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started, spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man. Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
Look, I defeated my fears, soaked the towel in my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my chin check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, how to give them my dues. Never got a talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm a cook in this.
I still got to clear 6:30.
I hate to do with no plans. Now I usually get near. Oh, I asked her man, cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us with the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your missus Alabama.
Well, that made it worse of getting rid of you.
Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in there like I got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda. Y'all are wasting your time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. Your girl has been calling for days. I get.
What happened if I cut you guys off the practice squad? Y'all taking my money?
None of my people are patient. We live like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need a pad of walls. I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you're asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. You just want to have a better call with a
I still can't sign them. I just got rid of you and I can't put you back.
All I need is this. No coca ice, and I get oh so polite. You be the man of your city, I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city.
This is some bullshit. I have a defensive tackle.
Your girl has been calling for days. I get it all different ways. The world is parades. Yeah, relax. None of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation.
We want back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, champion. We want back ends, wipe my sins, wipe it. They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, yeah. Wake up, the cake up, raise up, or make us do something we don't want to. Bite down on you, right now on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the right for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Wear the white flag, they forfeiting it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Y'all gotta treat it like forges. It sound like I wanna scratch it. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it all. Quarterback got range if you block them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck, goose, linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin and the juice. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil.
Get a penalty for the new goal.
Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, it's no problem. I'm running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda, I'm offset Chewbacca. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block him. We some animal, yeah, we some goblin. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossibly. Red zone, this my highlight, my property. Do a quarterback, niggas on 43. Get the ends on the offensive block for me. I stiff him down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. Back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, champion. We want back ends, wipe my sins, wipe it. They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, yeah.
I just hate the ball and I look for the open man.
Right.
The zone, I'm trying to get in. Open the playbook, the book of the champion. Get flipped if you trying to get in. I got the front defense, they got the end. Going for long, on first and the 10. Gotta go hard, we gotta get
We'll sign you back now, yeah, shit.
We gotta win. They say they sleep, must not be a fan. Get at your mans and mess up your plans. Look at your stands and look at your hands. I do what I want and you do what you can. I do it for fans, you do it for fame. EA Sports, we in the game. I am the coach and the player of the game. They gon' remember the name.
We want back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, champion. We want back ends, wipe my sins, wipe it. They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, yeah.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, caught the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them,
How to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vannas. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done near every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad.
All right.
Girl, you know I'm a savage.
Let's really sign in that shit.
Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
It's a lot of work, boy. Damn.
No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends. Then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit.
All right, man. They play for homes, man. Let's go. They play for homes. They play for homes.
50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl.
All right, guys, let's go.
Classic in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
It's all fired up, guys.
But my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
All right, guys, let's get the kickoff on.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
All right, good tackle,
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the offensive starters for the Vikings.
It's been quite the evolution for Stephon Diggs, because when he came out of high school, many thought he was the top prospect going into college football. Didn't have quite the career that was expected, and actually got drafted lower than what many people thought. But boy, is he playing to a top level now while he's in Minnesota.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Well, he had all day to throw that.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards that time for number 14. We just highlighted him in the starting lineup. He proves why with a big catch one play later for a first down.
Yeah, and to paraphrase some of the offensive coaches that we've met along the way, when they throw the football, they're thinking first downs or touchdowns. I think the touchdowns are in his future in this game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops
All right, guys.
incomplete.
Good not getting back there.
Time for a look at the defensive starters now for the Rams. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this week, Coach? And boy, you got fired up, didn't he? Takeaways. We need turnovers. We got to create them. Got so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a coordinator in those meetings. Yeah. But they like you. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Boy.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And
good defense, guys.
And it falls
They
down
have double team.
incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
All right, man, they play for home. Let's go.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Holmes working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Off the bootleg. Holmes. Wide open receiver complete.
Good job.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on second down. Holmes, flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Holmes.
Good catch.
And incomplete. The
Dropped
contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
defensive
teams think they come in bunches.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. to throw. Holmes. And it's caught.
Drag route. Good job.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Drag route.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching
All right,
staff,
we'll take
they
the 4th
have
and
traits
4.
of
Good job,
aggression
guys.
in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Why are you running so slow, man? You hurt?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're doing.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that one blown up.
Oh, here we go, man. I knew he was still hurt.
Before he could even get started.
No, you couldn't
And
hurt.
it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
He's running slow last play. Come on, Tarplin. All right, man. If lanes show up, you know the deal. You're going to have to sit. Let's do something we want to do right here.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
I don't like where they all at, guys. I don't like where they at.
Looking to throw.
Crosser.
Holmes. Oh, he's got
Good throw. Touchdown. That's the rally crosser right there, baby. Way to make it work, rally crosser. Good job.
And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
A try here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Weaver. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway.
Come on, y'all some cheating shits, man.
All the way
God
inside
damn it.
the LA 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
All right, guys.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for.
All right, here we go.
They go play action here on first down.
Should have been a fumble.
Down he goes. LaMarcus Joyner in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
All them guys are open over there too, boy.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh, shit. He ain't coming back, maybe.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Way to fight back on defense.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and
almost
up to
had
the
a
27-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Looking to throw on second down.
Bombs.
He's going to go for a big play down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
What?
Picked off at the 35. And his crew will
man,
take
what was
over
that?
the football at the 35-yard
I thought that was our guy.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
Wow.
You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how
we
we're
didn't
going
go
to
after
play?
the ball.
And they responded to the challenge.
He just gave up.
And The Vikings
I
now
shouldn't have threw
heading
that.
onto
That
the
was dumb,
field.
guys.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. LaMarcus Joyner in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Green, 39.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Damn, he knocked him down left and right. Boy.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. What a spin. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his guys are going to take over.
You know, you knew that was going to happen. Why didn't you do that? Come on, man. We playing stupid shit now. We knew that was going to happen. We didn't wait till he break.
Interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Holmes, calm down, Holmes. There's 2 dumb interceptions.
And now out comes Minnesota. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll try and start this.
Oh, we got to pick that off.
And that is incomplete.
No, Matt.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it. If you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Yeah, man, dude just swat him down. He didn't try to catch it. Get this shit out of here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's
what are you getting right there?
This is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
What are you backing up so far
for? Your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top,
play what I put you in.
Time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Yeah, play the defense I put you in. Stop making up your own defense.
Down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-3 the score. We're back to Southern California right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Me and you, Potter. And then you, boy.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
The 2 tight ends we coming.
Losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go now.
He'll look to throw.
Overthrown. All right.
Incomplete on the
good job, guys. Damn it, man. We got to play smart football.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Texas kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
All right, guys, welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Hit that like button and subscribe. Send a message, let me know who you are.
That bodes well for them.
Guys, we're going to make 2 mistakes because of 2 field goals. Defense playing. Come on.
Following the main
Holmes, they play for you, Holmes.
to kick it away.
Show them what you got, Holmes.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Good job, good job.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
And they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Back to throw. Holmes. And over the middle.
Good throw. They play for Parker. They play for Holmes. Let's go.
Before being stopped just before the 35. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. And on the ground they go with a running back. And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep.
Touchdown. Beautiful.
He's got it. Touchdown.
They play for home, baby. Good job, Parker.
And the Rams add on to their
They play
lead.
for home.
And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's
They
really
play for home.
difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Beautiful ball. They play for home, baby.
Now the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
They play for home, baby.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established
Two tight
that running
ends,
game
blitz, baby.
yet.
Let's go.
The question is, will they?
Me and you, Porter. Me and you, Porter.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Swanson.
Lost
and
2
able to
yards.
get up here to the 26.
Come on, guys. Stop cheating me.
Just a
Look,
yard
you can
on the
tackle,
catch
man.
there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
All right, last blitz. You got 2 people coming. They got 2 tight ends again. Come on, guys. We got to get back here.
26.
Me and you, Potter.
On 2nd down, Cook.
He put a dance on you. God damn it.
But for a relatively modest gain
Getting
out
2
here
more
to
3.
32. Give him 6
All
yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
All right.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
All right.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
They'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to
Guys, I
his
should
tight
pull
end.
you up a little
And
bit.
he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Yeah, is that the start or the backup quarterback? We need to keep an eye on which one is which. All right. You guys running 2 running backs.
First and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. 319. 319.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Right.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
All right, Bar. You must get that tackle, Bar. Don't be diving. Run through the quarterback.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there.
Get a penalty down there.
He's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He had him. How'd you not tackle him back there? Come on, guys.
It'll be a gain of 11. And
Wow.
that's going to bring
He was
up
tackled
the
back
3rd
there.
down.
It seemed like the situation
Come
was
on, Bar.
second
You got to
and a
grab
mile
him.
to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage.
missed him.
But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set
You didn't
up
touch
for
him,
a
Bar.
pass.
You're just swinging in
So
the
you break
air.
tendency and actually run the football.
Man, we got to do better.
That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
319.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete.
What was
It's
that?
Vasquez. His first catch in this
They're right between
NFC
both of y'all.
Championship game, and it's a first down.
What was that? Wow.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, don't get away this time.
Down at about the 42.
Way to go, Mac. Mac don't miss.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
False start. Take him back,
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still second down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Here we go now. Blue line.
Cook following the penalty. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw.
Picked off. Good job.
One that's intercepted.
Going across his body. Good job.
Marcus Joyner with a pick.
Good pick.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Yeah, baby. Good job.
Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Play action. Holmes. He's got his man on the crossing route. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Holmes. And for the 3rd time here in this
Come on, guys. You gotta knock it down if you're gonna catch it. Come on.
His crew will take over at their own 45-yard
Come
line.
on, guys. That was not smart.
3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest.
That hit you.
About it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Stop all this jumping. Come on.
We know that he's probably not
Parker.
going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot.
Oh, that's pass
It's not
interference
really
and
his
everything.
stature here,
Wow.
but he has been their starting quarterback for this game.
Yeah,
so
guys,
they
you
gotta
didn't call
weigh things
nothing.
about who's behind him.
Cheating.
Do they think he
Nah.
can snap it back into
Sorry.
gear?
Wait.
Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people.
Ooh, fumble. Go. That's touchdown. That's touchdown. That's touchdown. That's touchdown. Good job. Let's make up for that bogus ass interception. Good job, guys. Make up for that bogus shit. Way to go, Joyner.
Give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually get
Fumble 6, baby. That's what I like.
So nice.
It's my turn. Fumble 6, baby. Yeah, boy. What a hit. Bow. Give me that. Good job.
To the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Rams defense heading back onto the field. And they've created a major first-half storyline with the pressure they've been able to create.
And I know that the good teams adjust from series to series. They make their adjustments on the sideline before they go back out. In this case, I think they might need a little bit more time. They want to get to the half and start figuring out how do they change protections. How do they get the ball in the hands of the passer a lot quicker, make sure he doesn't get hit as often? All those different things. Maybe even run the ball a little bit more. Anything to try and tamp down the pressure.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A minute 59 to go in the first half. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's.
There you go, Potter. Don't fall for the banana in your tailpipe. Go straight at him.
On first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back.
Bar, you got hurt. Shoulder tear. Oh, man, I'm not going to have no defensive tackle.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Not make it to the Super Bowl. God damn it. If we make it.
And second and 10.
Picked off.
To throw again.
I got him to drop it when you get a chance to get it to him. Good job.
At the 33-yard line.
Play for Holmes, baby. Play for Holmes.
Over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Play for Holmes, baby. That's what we do, man. We got belief in Holmes. We play for Holmes. We play for Holmes. We play for Holmes.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Audible out of it. You saw that guy standing there.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
It's all right, Lane. What you got, Coach? What you got, Coach? Let's get a little drag route. Let's see what the Y sees.
The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Holmes. And this is caught. It's Parker.
Good job. I'll call it the drag route.
Across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, Holmes. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
What happened there, guy?
Like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it. Yes,
what happened there?
Hold on to the football indeed.
Wow.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Holmes. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Smart football, guys. Got to keep the sticks moving.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he takes it across.
Good. Oh, that was no touchdown there. That was not a touchdown. Wow. You gonna give me that? He was at least a half a yard short.
Heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones
that was not a touchdown.
That can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah,
that was not a touchdown.
This half has been there.
Short. Look, he ain't even over the goal line. Wow.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from.
Dude, that was going to happen. That wasn't a touchdown. That was a terrible call there.
Going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and
his body
issue
wasn't
a
even
final
over.
decision, because they do have the final call now.
All right, quarterback sneak. Let's go. Hurry up. Got like a 5-second runoff, I think.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
Hurry up.
If you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. They'll try and sneak
it
boy.
And
he is in.
Took all day. We wanted to make sure we kick our field goal in case we didn't get that. All right. Good job. You go home. They play for you, home.
And the Rams add on to their lead.
They play for you, home.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down.
They play for you, home.
And still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Yep. They play for you, home.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here.
That's a good half there, guys. They play for homes, man.
We'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment.
They play for
but
homes,
first,
man.
Time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
It's a loss of a yard
hold
there,
on,
and now second down.
Hold on. I want you out, man. I want you hurt, man. You're still injured. I know it's just the second half, but that lane play. Hold on. Let Lane play the game. Right. They've already got rid of one running back, so we only got 2 of you guys.
I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. But that doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
Looking to throw. Holmes escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Don't know where to throw that,
the Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Holmes. And it is incomplete.
Now the second
man.
That's a little bit of a measure of revenge.
Wow,
isn't it?
man.
And it just followed the basic rules. See ball.
That guy was wide open, I believe.
Turned into a nice play.
Wow, that didn't get close. They want to get there. All right. That was tight end, Allah. God damn it. Yeah. It'd have been open. God damn it. All right, tight end, Allah. 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 15. 51 yards.
That guy
on
can
the
punt,
there.
man. I got to pay him too.
He's
a damn free agent that I just picked
it's
up.
The Vikings turn on offense.
I ain't going to make it all these guys.
Possession of the second
half. The free agency team is the team, though. I'm going to give it a lot of starters.
Turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards or I mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is
put
caught,
Pot on
but
his
they'll
butt.
rule it incomplete.
He put Pot on his
Couldn't
butt.
keep his feet in. Second down.
He's on his
That
ass.
one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
A give. This is Cook. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd.
There you go. They'd open that hole up for him to get there. Good job.
Rams defense.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holmes.
Rally Allah.
Wide open receiver complete.
There you go. Good job. Rally
He's
Allah.
got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 20.
Get that out the way. Sure.
So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have it. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Yeah, he is
that lane hurt.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Okay, he'll be back. Okay. Can't put him in either because the other guy hurt, so now they both hurt. Oh, boy. Okay. Run out of running backs. So Lane hurt. You got to go in. Alright, used to start once upon a time, so shit. Just rotate backs. Get that from the damn Eagles. Let's just rotate backs, guys. What you got for me, coach? What you got for me, coach? Alright. We play for Holmes, baby.
They run a draw here on 2nd down.
They play for home. They play for home.
Zone here at the 22-yard line.
Don't make follow.
It'll be a
They
pickup
play for
of
home.
10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
What did I say? Keep lane, substitute a lane. I did it already.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll go on the ground. And he will have the first
play for home, baby.
the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
Hey, guys, you got to block a little bit better than that, man. Come on. You're 80, 84, 85 blocker.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ooh.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, Holmes.
Good job, Holmes. Good job. Way to step into the pocket and deliver.
His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Holmes. Rolling to his right.
Ooh, that was not where I wanted to throw that ball.
Far too loose with the football.
That is not where I wanted to put that.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, wow, that was dumb.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Yeah, don't throw that.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Nope, that was covered. Nope, they're always covered. You did the right thing. That was going to be an interception. That was going to be an INT, but you didn't have to run back that far. You throw the ball out of bounds right there. I don't know how to push that button. Pushing buttons ain't pushing nothing. All right. That field goal is good.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed
long as below 51.
And that will extend
at the 51, he came
further. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
I wish we got to raise the price of our tickets, too, man, because there's some more money. This game is huge. Super Bowl tickets will be sky high.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Me and you, Potter.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Here we go. Green.
Back to throw.
Way to hit him.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this will be taken at the 13. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Come on, guys.
Come on, let's go. White 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Holmes. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Face mask on the comeback route, baby. They play for Holmes. They play for Holmes. They play for Holmes, baby.
Officials so cognizant of that call.
They play for Holmes, baby. They do a comeback route. They play for Holmes, man.
Having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holmes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw on 3rd down. Holmes. His throw.
Good job.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. if things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss.
God damn, you couldn't jump over that?
End zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. Wow. It's now 4th and goal.
This has not been a banner game for the defense, not in any shape or form, but I love what they're doing right now. My admiration for them really is jumping up. What a great stand defensively, trying their best to keep them out of the end zone.
Just spent on him. He's a linebacker. You can't run him over. Put the shoulder down, though. You should spent on him. That was bad. That was my fault. I thought he was a safety. Fast linebacker.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Weaver. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll look to throw here. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So after the incompletion on
Come on,
1st, now
guys.
2nd
Finish
and
this shit
10.
off. Give me, Potter.
Now back to throw. It's complete to Diggs. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
You know what, guys? You're not even gonna throw the ball, right? What are y'all doing?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
He'll drop to throw. And a big one.
Good job.
He's taken down. LaMarcus Joyner in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Seventh
Hey,
play
guys.
of this drive coming up, but a long way to
You're
go
on
on
the
third
clock. Keep going.
down.
I get nobody. Listen to it.
All right, here we go. Blue, line it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Third down, you gonna run?
Only a yard of the
That's
pickup there, and it's
smart.
going to leave him with a fourth down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I thought you said onside kick. I
Bring
mean,
it
you
out
got
will
right.
cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Yeah. They changed the name.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Yeah, Holmes,
this
looking
ball
good.
game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And they're going to get
stay
this
inbound.
beyond
Stay
the
inbound.
40 before he's taken down.
Stay inbound.
That's good for 21 yards.
Good job. Stay inbound.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
I'm tired now.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus
good job,
on
guy.
the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
That didn't appear to be a run.
Stay tuned in the morning, guys.
Once he saw the run develop, that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They're all tired. Take it to 2-minute warning. They brought somebody else in. That's all right. They 2-minute warning.
Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game.
Hi, guys. We're on our way to Super Bowl, man. It's a hell of an impressive goddamn game. Either we're going to see the Eagles or the Chiefs, but we will be playing.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Shout out to Coach Gill, who I know out of being sarcastic said, hey, man, good luck, Coach. I know what that meant, but okay. I appreciate him saying good luck. All-time Super Bowl champion.
3 down. Let's go. 1, 9.
And they'll run it here. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back.
We want to rematch with them Chiefs. That's what we want.
Be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We want to rematch with them Chiefs.
The field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends.
Them Chiefs beat us last year. We want to rematch with them Chiefs.
Ended up going backwards.
They got home to deal with this year, baby. You guys blitzed everybody.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? And they'll go with the ground attack here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Going down on
Broadway. To 28.
Broadway.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The party's over.
This is taken about
We're
7
on our
yards
way
deep.
to the Super Bowl again. We'll try to get a win so we can join the elite
Out comes Minnesota.
of the
They're
Chiefs
down
and
big here
Eagles.
late. I don't know.
We don't
one
have
last
a green
drive here for
jacket.
pride.
Some
We
people
like to
do
get
that.
one.
I remember playing for
This
a guy
is our
once. We were down
chance
huge, and someone said, "Coach,
to
what do
make
you want to
that
call?"
happy
He just
hour.
waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
All right,
some
guys.
teams like to do something.
We
at
all
the
happy,
end to
guys.
feel
We
a little
happy.
bit
We
better
came and did
as
our
they
job.
continue to- as they
Every
continue to
man
move
did
forward.
their
Yeah,
job.
probably just want to put this one behind them.
Now let's go. Green.
We lost Barr though, man.
And the Rams got it. They bring it
Bad
back.
guy to lose, man. But
The Vikings
maybe he
gonna
ain't hurt
signal
as
for
bad
the
as we
first
think.
of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
We need to get all the money we can get, man. We got a lot of people we're gonna have to sign, man. God damn. We made bad as them Chiefs are. I know Holmes gonna get signed no matter what he asks for. We get rid of everybody, but Holmes is coming back. I see what
Pass
y'all talking
protection has
about,
been a
guy.
problem all night long as they
Love
come up
Mahomes. I
facing
love Holmes.
second and a bundle.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Guys just hanging around, man. Waiting on the ball to come their way.
Suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
All the fans still in the stadium,
This
guys.
is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a
Gotta enjoy
touchback,
it.
and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened
Yeah,
out
you
here.
bought it.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Here we go now. Green 30.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 15. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a
All right, guys.
timeouts.
That was outstanding football right there. Good job. Way to settle down, play football.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel
never as they say you
wasn't
no good, man. He's #1 wide receiver.
The NFC champs, and now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gordon, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Defense stepped up where they needed to right around playoff time. Go to the end of the season and then playoff time. Defense stepped up. Good job.
All these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. I'm too on one day on my third. I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift. I'm a boy, so what? I'm a gangster. And you a boy? Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line.